Hey, attorneys, let's get personal. This is Anita Tallman from Social Firestarter, and I was watching a video by Daniel Pink. He's a New York Times bestseller, really smart guy. And he gave an example of getting personal with a potential client and how that really is what makes a difference when you're trying to persuade somebody to do something. So, attorneys, when you are working with a potential client, you're basically trying to persuade them to want to use you for their legal services. So, when you make things personal, that is actually going to help you be able to persuade somebody better. And I'll give you an example. Well, actually, it's the example that Daniel used in a video that I saw. And he was talking about a study that was done. And basically, the way it worked is that they had two groups of radiologists. A radiologist is somebody, of course, that reads a scan or reads an x ray. And with one set of radiologists, they gave them just the scans, the x rays to read, and nothing more, just a name. And with another set of radiologists, what they did was they gave the scans, the x rays to read, with every x ray having a picture of the person, of the actual patient. And what they came up with is, and they did a numerous amount, but the result of it was that the radiologists that could see the picture of the person, the patient with the x-ray, well, they spent much more time and had a much more thorough analysis of the x-ray than the opposite. And then what they did was, I think it was 6 months later, they took those same x rays, they gave them to the same radiologist that saw the pictures, but without pictures. And this time, there was a big difference in the actual results in the report that they wrote about the x rays, showing that when somebody has a face to the x ray, well, they spend a lot more time. They actually see the person, so they make it more personal. And so when you're talking to a potential client, I suggest that you do the same thing. Don't keep things when you're talking to a potential client about a solution that you have for whatever it is their case is about. Don't keep things abstract. Bring them down to personal. And what I mean by that is when that person is giving you an example when they are talking about what it is their issue is, when you talk about how you're going to help them, make sure you talk about how you are going to help them, not how you helped other people, not how great you are in the courtroom, how you've handled thousands of cases like this, similar to this. What you want to do is you want to talk to that person about their specific problem in the context of them, using them as an example or their family members as an example. In other words, make your conversation with this potential client more personal. And I think that will help them be more persuaded to want to use your services. All right, I thought that was kind of a cool thing that Daniel pointed out, so just wanted to share it with you. Hope it helps.